This holiday season, we're talking all about stress and ways to reduce stress. I don't need to tell you, if you've watched any of my other videos, that stress can literally kill you. It is the multiplier to all disease, no matter if it's cancer, heart disease, stroke, dementia, bloating, constipation, whatever it may be. Stress can absolutely impact you. I consider it the multiplier. So if you're doing something, if you're eating some bad food that's causing some indigestion, chances are if you get stressed out at work or stressed with your family and you eat those same bad foods, your indigestion is going to multiply. So stress may not be the ultimate reason that you feel the way you feel, but it's definitely causing the multiplier to make whatever you're feeling feel worse. So this holiday season, I want you to focus on being grateful. One of the fastest ways to de-stress is by showing and feeling the gratefulness emotion. So I would be remiss if I talked about adrenals and stress and all that without mentioning this, because if you ever think about a stressful situation you're in, and I'm sure if you're a human on this planet, there are multiple stressful situations. If that stressor that comes to mind, if you start focusing on something that you're grateful for around that exact same situation, then you actually change your mentality, you change your position, and you change your emotions towards that thing. It's impossible to feel both positive and negative at the same time. So focusing on the positive really helps you minimize the negative. And if you're in this positive mindset, then it makes the stressor less impactful. So the same way to look at that is if a building is burning, you will always have at least two different types of people. One will be running around screaming, "Oh my God, the building is burning." The other person will be calm, calculated, and trying to help figure out the situation, comfort people. The exact same stressor perceived two different ways causes much different impact on the person. So this holiday season, instead of stressing out over finances and stressing out over family, put together a plan and focus on the things you're grateful for, and those things will seem less stressful. Now, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to set this boundary on my finances, and I'm going to spend all this money, and I'm going to be stressed about the money, but I'm going to be grateful for all the stuff it brought me." No, you got to do both. So if you want to set a boundary on finances, then you have to come up with a plan, a spending limit, someone else give your credit card away, whatever it may be. You set that boundary and you stick to it, and you be grateful for the things that got you, the gifts that you were able to give someone else. Same thing with your family. It's really easy during the holiday season to be cooking meals, cleaning, and busy, and so chaotic because the kids aren't helping you do whatever you may need to do, or the house is getting too dirty, whatever it may be. They're drinking all your liquor, whatever it may be focused on the gratefulness that you have for that moment with your family and time, because nobody knows when that may be taken away from you. This may be the last Thanksgiving you really get to appreciate that person, or whatever it may be. So be grateful in the moment as much as possible, especially when you feel those stressors kicking in and that negative mindset starting to set in. Focus on something you're grateful for. It's one of the best ways to wake up in the morning, especially if you're in I don't want to say a foul mood, but say a low mood and just kind of trudging through the holidays, dragging yourself out of bed. Before you even get out of bed, just write down a few things that you feel grateful for. And sometimes in those moments, it's really hard to find something to be grateful for. So why don't you write those down ahead of time when you are feeling a little more positive about the things you are grateful for, and put them in the place where you struggle the most. So if that's the drive home, if that's the place at work, whatever it may be, put those things you're grateful for and write on the desk or write in the car, put it on a sticky note, put it in your wallet, whatever it may be. That way it's easy to access, and whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, focus on the things you're grateful for and put together a really good plan so that those stressors don't keep bothering you. So this holiday season, focus on being grateful and not as stressful, because ultimately stress will kill you, and we don't like that.